Well, major work is underway to build up Ralph Wilson Park along the Buffalo waterfront. The project is estimated to cost about $200 million with a goal to become a local tourist attraction.
The Ralph Wilson Park Conservancy is now asking members of the public to take a chance and join the Foolish Club. The nonprofit's executive director, Katie Campos, is here to tell us all about that. Katie, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. The Foolish Club, an interesting name. Tell us all about that.
A lot of people in Buffalo don't know about the origin story of the Foolish Club. In 1959, Ralph Wilson and 7 others bet on creating the American Football League, and the national media called them foolish because they believed that they can compete against the NFL. And Ralph Wilson doubled down on that. He bought the Buffalo Bills for $25,000 in a market that had declining population. By all accounts, it was foolish. But he believed in Buffalo. He believed we deserve the very best. The national media called that group of people the Foolish Club. And so we're recreating the Foolish Club for Ralph Wilson Park so that we can gather a bunch of people who believe that when anything is possible, everything is possible down at Ralph Wilson Park.
So what are the steps to actually become part of the Foolish Club? And of course, we're saying that respectfully, right, with a lot of history there and Ralph Wilson. What are the steps? Do they have to contact a specific organization and get the ball rolling?
Yeah. You can become a member online for $25 annually. You go to rwparkbuffalo.org, join the Foolish Club. And the Foolish Club, it's not about how much money we're raising, it's about how many people. We want as many people as possible in Buffalo to take ownership over this park. It's going to be a world-class park. It's going to attract visitors from all over the world, but it's our park. And we need to sustain it for the long term. And so for $25 a year, you get access to special behind-the-scenes perks, tours. The park is going to begin reopening this summer, and Foolish Club members will help us sustain that forever and ever.
And it seems like, you know, there is so much local excitement, particularly when it comes to all the updates to come. Can you give us maybe a status check on how everything's looking so far?
Yeah, of course. So Ralph Wilson Park, we anticipate that half the park is going to reopen this summer. And that's phase 1 of the park, which includes the south end, the inlet, the pedestrian bridge, and a couple of the athletic fields. And then phase 2 work is beginning right now. And we anticipate that phase 2 and the entire park will reopen to the public in 2028.
And the funds, right, from that $25, would you say is that kind of like a fee, like a membership fee? And what is done with that money?
The Foolish Club is our way to raise funding to sustain Ralph Wilson Park. So in terms of maintenance, security, and programming, right? People at the park, having events. This is the way that we're going to sustain this $200 million investment in the construction of Ralph Wilson Park. And so it's our way to raise funding to sustain Ralph Wilson Park. We're also having an event tomorrow at Brightsmith that is free to join. Anybody can show up. First drink is on us. There will be small bites, and we're going to encourage folks to join the Foolish Club. They can also give the gift of membership to the Foolish Club. You get this awesome T-shirt. You can get this cool tote bag. Joining the Foolish Club, you can do it online for $25 a year, and it helps us sustain Ralph Wilson Park.
I mean, Katie, what do you make of just, you know, looking at the improvements to come? It's a transformation. What do you make of that? And, you know, to have these people, to be able to be in a position where you are, to invite people to be a part of it, how special is that?
This is an incredible opportunity. Our community very much designed Ralph Wilson Park through Imagine LaSalle. This has our community's fingerprints all over it. And now as we get ready to reopen and we're talking about programming at the park, just people at the park all of the time, it's important that our community feels that same sense of ownership, that this is truly our park and we are sustaining it, that we are a part of it, that we're enjoying it, that means that it's clean, safe, and beautiful, because it's going to take all of Buffalo to maintain a world-class park.
And what's your sense as to what people want to see have happened there at Ralph Wilson Park when everything is up and running?
I think people just want to have fun. They want to feel like it's clean. They want to feel like it's safe. And at the end of the day, they just want to have fun. So we're going to take care of the maintenance and the security, making sure that this feels clean, safe, and beautiful. And then the other part of it is programming. There are going to be games on the ball fields. There's going to be a music concert series this summer through a grant that we just received. We want to make sure that when people come to this park, it feels clean, safe, and beautiful, and they're having a lot of fun.
Great. We're out of time now, but Katie, one last time before we let you go, for anyone who wants to get in touch and join the Foolish Club, what's the best way to do that?
Go online, rwparkbuffalo.org, join the Foolish Club, give the gift of membership to the Foolish Club, and join us tomorrow, Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Brightsmith on Niagara for our Ralph Wilson Park Conservancy Foolish Club party.
Great.
All right, Foolish Club party. Woo!
Can't wait.
Thank you so much
Katie.
for coming on, Katie.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
You too.